With the release of these new Telegram missions in the last week's Red Dead Online update, I've been doing some thinking on game efficiency and rethinking ways to make my daily gameplay even more effective, as I love implementing new strategies to be able to make more money, more gold, and more XP where I can, and so I figured I would bring this video to you today. We will be discussing one major change you should be making if you want to make more money and gold over time, and it's a completely different strategy on a fundamental level from what I've talked about in previous guides, so let's get into it. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on this video, and if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your notifications turned on. I asked my community how they keep up with the trader role. Do you buy supplies in Red Dead Online, or do you run resupply missions yourself? And 66.5% of voters said they run resupply missions themselves. Now, for pretty much all of the trader role's existence as well, I have been one of those players too. Sure, I've purchased supplies before, but for 99.9% of resupplies that I've needed to fulfill, I'm typically running a mission myself and I'm not buying the supplies. But as of the past week or so, that's completely changed. And today I want to make the case that buying supplies for your trader business is actually a more efficient and overall better idea than doing resupply missions yourself. And that being said, if you're still ranking up trader as a new player or just someone using a second character going through the trader role ranks again, this really wouldn't apply to you, as doing the resupply missions yourself is one of the main ways of getting trader XP to rank up that role faster, besides just doing the deliveries and participating in that trade route free roam event. But for literally every other player out there who has all the roles and just goes about their normal Red Dead Online gameplay as usual, then maybe you'll see that results you get from this actually are quite beneficial for your account. So let's start off with the main reason for running resupply missions yourself. For one, as we just mentioned, you get a little more than 600 trader role XP each resupply you do as a solo player, which can help you rank up the role faster. But in addition to that, depending on how many posse members you play with, you have the ability to earn more XP with up to a total of 4 supply bags, each resulting in 600 trader XP when delivered to your camp. And you also get bonus materials depending on how many posse members are helping you with these supply bags. The other advantage is that you don't have to wait for supplies to be delivered. Just like in GTA Online, when you buy supplies, you have to wait a certain amount of time for these supplies to be delivered to your camp and for crypts to start producing again. So running the resupply missions yourself is essentially betting on your own ability to complete the mission in a shorter amount of time than waiting for those supplies to get delivered to your camp. But besides XP earning potential as the main draw for running resupplies yourself, that's about it. But when it comes to buying supplies, however, this is why I've started to adopt this practice. I'm suggesting you buy supplies and then run some sort of mission in that 10 minutes you have while you're waiting for supplies to get delivered. Of course, you can run the new Telegram missions or a stranger mission or a bounty or look for some gang hideouts, honestly whatever you want. I sort of wanted to test this idea out when the Telegram missions released, and I was running these missions in the 10 minutes that I had in between trader resupplies. But I think using that time when trader is not producing any goods is a perfect opportunity to run a legendary bounty, where that would normally halt your production if you were in the middle of producing goods for the trader role. Sure, you may be able to do a resupply in 5 minutes, which would be faster than buying the supplies and waiting 10 minutes, and you can look at it as still wasting 5 minutes of time, but the other way of looking at it is you're spending 10 minutes of time to jump into a legendary bounty, and depending on that bounty, get it done at a normal pace and get paid about $100 to $150, again depending on the time and specific legendary bounty you're going after, and you're also earning extra gold on top of all of this, and it's probably gold that you otherwise wouldn't be earning in the meantime anyhow, with the optimal rate of earning gold and money at the same time in Red Dead Online being in that golden 9 to 12 minute interval, 9 minutes for 24 gold nuggets or 12 minutes for 32 nuggets. It falls perfectly in line with the time it takes for your trader supplies to get delivered to your camp. And if you're just extremely impatient and money is no object to you and you don't care about any of this, well, the 10-minute delivery time can be easily skipped by going to the pause menu, hitting online, and then changing from one lobby to another. But might as well get some other high-paying mission done like legendary bounties, because that's a great way to offset the $20 cost of buying supplies, and in the meantime, in that 10 minutes, earn some extra gold in that 10 minutes you'd otherwise be waiting for, and also play some fun content and minimize the amount of time it would negatively impact your businesses like trader and moonshiner if you were to just do a legendary bounty in the middle of both of those type of role business productions right there. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite gang hideout locations in the game here. This one over at Shady Bell, you know, the chapter 4 camp location. It's just super cool because you got these guys on the Maxim gun, you get to storm the house. It's, you know, out of most of the gang hideouts in this game, you know, they're all just clusters of enemies that are spawning, but this one, it's got character to it. You know, I like it. And you got these guys who just run at you with their fists. I don't know what they think they're gonna do, but, you know. Oh, what? Who? Oh my god, one of the turrets took down my horse. Are you alright, girl? It's okay, girl. Here's a special horse reviver. There you go. Alright, now don't get shot again, please. Thank you very much. I want to know in the comments as well, when you guys do gang hideouts, do you guys loot all the bodies, or you just shoot everyone and leave? I make it a habit and a practice to loot literally everyone in this game. Nobody survives. Nobody walks away unlooted. You'd be surprised how much extra ammo you get, how much extra money you make over time, how many extra treasure maps you get from looting every single person in the game. You know? It takes a little bit of extra time for you to run around, press triangle, or, you know, whatever the button is for you, and just loot people, but it's super worth it. I see way too many people talk about how it's not worth it, and it's just like, man, you're giving up the opportunity to just make a ton of extra money. Only a few more people left. But yeah, it's just a good strategy. You know, when you're doing a resupply yourself, I always would have figured, you know, it's not worth spending the $20 because it takes time for the supplies to get delivered. But with only 10 minutes, you know, of time it takes for those supplies to actually get delivered, and if you don't want to do anything, you just want to pay the money and have the supplies get delivered instantly, you technically just need to load into a new lobby, and you'll skip that time. The supplies will be delivered instantly to your camp. But I figured during that time, you know, we had a gang hideout right outside of camp, so I'm just going to do this. But you can also, what I would highly recommend is running that legendary bounty, and you're going to be good to go with that. Because that way, you know, in the 10 minutes you take, while those supplies would be getting delivered in that 10-minute time frame, you're going to make, you know, 100 to 150 bucks on the legendary bounty. You're going to make between 24 and 36 nuggets. You know, if you spend 9 to 12 minutes on it, you'll make 24 nuggets. If you spend 12 to 15 minutes, you'll make 32 nuggets. And if you spend, you know, 15 minutes plus, you'll make 36 nuggets. That is just extra gold in your pocket right there. And you use a little bit of your profits from the legendary bounty. He almost meleeed us. Just use a little bit of that revenue that you earned from the legendary bounty to cover the cost of buying the supplies right there, and you're golden. So I think that's going to be the new strategy I'm going to adopt here in game. I really like that idea. All right, bud. Oh, he just whacked me over the head. Yep, that's what happens. You punch me in the head, I blow your head off with a shotgun. That's how we roll. What's up, boss? I also always spare the leader, then knock him out, and then I'll loot him as well. I'm surprised that didn't kill him. It just bashed his head into a fireplace. He's lucky to be alive. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. We're going to wrap things up right here, and if you are new to my channel and want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. You're more than welcome to ask me any questions on there, and you can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.